Welcome to the Luxury Syndicate, where we embark on an exquisite journey to the heart of the luxurious world and share valuable financial life advice as well as entrepreneurial insights. You have reached the perfect channel if you want success in your life and business. The great Will Rogers once said, "Money is just something you need in case you don't die tomorrow." Or as we like to say, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy pizza, and that's pretty much the same thing. Today, we're going to give you the financial advice you need to change your perspective on money, because maybe your opinions are the ones that hinder your own success. Rule number 1. Money doesn't grow on trees. You've never followed the steps or planted the proper seeds. You don't have your own money tree in the actual world because of this. We refer to these as investments or businesses. Even the biggest tree was just once a seed. However, apple trees do not grow from seeds on their own. It won't produce these seeds if you place it on a shelf by itself. The gardener is the one who takes the seed and transforms it into something worthwhile. The gardener is you. Ideas are the seeds. Everybody who has ever built anything knows that what you do with these ideas will grow into your money tree if you're willing to put in the effort to develop them. You'll eventually be able to eat your apples if you give it enough time, sunshine, and attention. Rule number 2. Spend less than you make. Yes, we frequently hear this. You don't feel that your life is progressing since you are unable to restrain your spending desire. These folks are easily lured by wealth. By taking on bad debt, they shackle themselves. There are two types of people: those who enjoy budgeting and maximizing their resources, and those who want to play it big. As long as you're earning more money than you need, and at least some of it is going towards your personal safety net, there's nothing wrong with living a luxurious life. You already have a plan in place in case you are in a car accident tomorrow and are unable to work for the next 6 months. It's acceptable as long as you follow the entire guideline if you're one of those people who dislike budgeting, because it makes them feel cheap. Spending less or earning more is an option. Never forget that you have a choice. Rule number 3. In life, your benefits will always be in direct proportion to your efforts. Just by adhering to this rule, you can start increasing your income right away. You must increase your contribution if you want to improve your rewards. You can achieve this by providing services to more people, raising the standard of your services, or discovering new ways to give back. This rule is the reason you earn as much as you do, in case you've ever wondered why. Your compensation will unavoidably be lower than someone who serves 1 million people if you only serve 10. Both the poorest and wealthiest people may relate to this. Rule number 4. Your personal army is your money. It should go and return with detainees. Every time you lend someone money, there's a chance they'll kill your warriors and you'll never see them again, soldiers who have been good for you. We now think of money in terms of this metaphor, which was often promoted by billionaire investor Kevin O'Leary. Your personal soldier is each and every dollar you have. You send them out onto the field of combat every morning. When someone wants to borrow some of your soldiers when you're a prisoner, you'll start to be much more selective about the soldiers you lend them if you start thinking about your freedom warriors. Rule number 5. There are those who are wealthy and those who simply have money. We now enter the finesse portion of the conversation. It functions somewhat similarly to the previous rule's sustainable progress. We define wealth as the point in life where your goals and aspirations are met. Then you succeed. However, it's about finding the right balance between all of your life's pillars: financial, relational, intellectual, and emotional. It resembles acquiring all the infinity stones. The connection between these pillars is unusual. Relationships are challenging to succeed in when you have emotional harm. If your relationship is bad, it will be challenging to create your financial empire. Rule number 6. The ideal spouse can make you wealthy. This person must be capable, strong, and share your aims and aspirations because the path ahead will be fraught with challenges. Nobody who isn't entirely devoted to this road will be able to push through the ups, downs, and trials. The perfect individual will make life a wonderful journey. The wrong person may hold you down if you don't know what you're doing, and they'll take half of your crap. They're very close to you. They have the ability to change your destiny. They can either tie you to the ground or help you develop wings for growth. We must emphasize this. Rule number 7. Money will, and only money, be the answer to all your financial issues. For some reason, people believe that money can fix any issue. It is true that it can address the majority of issues, but unquestionably not all of them. When you're struggling financially, that's all you see. After overcoming these, you begin to see that there are other issues where money has little to no influence. Because that's all they can see. Poor people constantly judge when a successful person takes their own life. There was a lot of money, and nobody could possibly need anything else. But you can't expect a rich mindset from someone with weak thinking. A universal key like money can open many different types of locks. You're hungry, money is able to fix that. Are you trying to decide what to eat tonight? Money is the solution. Your children require school supplies. Money can help. Rule number 8. Money doesn't make people change. It just reveals their true selves. If you were humble and giving in the past, the flip side of the coin is equally true. Making a lot of money won't change anything. It functions similarly to gasoline. You can move and learn more quickly thanks to it. More tools, toys, and resources are made available as a result. Who you are and where you choose to direct your power all depend on you. People cannot be changed by money. Rule number 9. Don't let your money become cold. At the conclusion of the trial, if you had $50,000 and had kept it beneath your bed for 10 years, it would have an actual market value of around $30,000. This occurs as a result of factors such as inflation, rising poverty values, developments, rising costs of living, etc. Money detests being idle. It despises it so intensely that it typically either perishes or flees to someone else who can handle it. Money is similar to a mako shark in that it must continue to swim in order to survive. Rule number 10. Never spend cash until it is yours. People overspend on items they genuinely cannot afford, which is why they will never be able to escape the cycle. There isn't enough time to go towards the future since they are attempting to catch up with the present. Others claim that this is a problem with education and that you aren't taught these things. But when you're using the entire limit on your credit card to purchase a new TV, that's a personal issue. You're aware of the decision you're making, right? Despite the fact that the TV is a smart TV, you already know it's a bad investment. Rule number 11. Put time before money in your investments. It astounds us that people in the field, whether it be in real life or online, can't find 2 hours a day to work on their side project, but binge watch Netflix or spend countless hours playing video games if they aren't wealthy. It's not that you lack money, rather, it's that you're wasting your time in inefficient ways. Rule number 12. Never let money rule your life. There is always money floating about. Either you own your money or it owns you. Being the master of money is your only objective since the alternative is awful. When you do, cash will start working for you. It will develop and safeguard you. Everyone is opposed to slavery, but because of the way society is set up, we are enslaving ourselves. Debt is a fantastic invention that we have created. Some people utilize it as a means of emancipation. Bad debt is only the newest sort of slavery, where some people lose even the freedom they've had before. Your life is no longer yours the moment you borrow money for whatever reason. Rule number 13. Do not be seduced by money. You've seen it countless times. People who earned enormous fortunes who soon found themselves destitute and miserable. Why? It is due to how slick the money is. It has tricks, and because of its potential, it might be harmful. Similar to this, a knife is a faithful servant in the hands of a skilled sushi chef, but it becomes hazardous in a child's hands. When you give in, the door is opened and money starts to disappear. Rule number 14. Your income increases as you study more. The best tool for success is knowledge. Education is provided without charge. You only need to reach out and use it. If you put enough effort into it, the depth of some holes could differ from others. Nearly always, the exit is the same. Educate others while you build, learn, and escape. You must understand how money is made if you want to make money. Like learning to play the guitar, you must practice creating money until you become an expert. Rule number 15. Avoid chasing after money. The first step is to attract money, which entails becoming desirable enough in and of yourself such that money finds you as a result of your abilities and capabilities. People will want you to help them with their difficulties more and more as you become more useful as an individual. They'll happily chase after money, and if you can help them, tell them to bring it to you. Second, refrain from pursuing wealth. This implies that you are constantly lagging behind in pursuing money. You're on a hamster wheel, a rat race, and you're not getting off of it, so that's why you don't have any money. Money will continue to elude you as long as you chase for it. Remember, being smart with your money doesn't mean being cheap. It means being savvy. It's about making smart choices and being intentional with your spending. If you guys did enjoy watching this video, then make sure to hit the like button, and we'd appreciate you subscribing to see more about fine living and luxurious life inspirations. This is the Luxury Syndicate. We'll see you on our next travel.